Another Friday the 13th, and I'm at the corporate office right now and looking at the markets. And this is going to be a quick one. I just want to show you guys what's happening because we are buried. We're trying to get things stitched up, locked up, protected. But I don't know if it's going to turn around on us or what. But this whole thing that's happening with what's going on in the Middle East is having a huge effect on the market. So let's take a peek at what's going on in the mortgage-backed securities, which is what we always want to look at. And instead of the 10-year, I know the 10-year does follow a little bit. People can use that as a way of showing where the market's heading. But I always want to see what's happening here. So as we showed, played around up here at the top of the channel or the sideways channel, established the day they announced quantitative easing in November of 2008. But look, we have taken a monster beating, just blood red here at the bottom half of this. So that being the situation, all the stuff that's going on with oil and all the things that's happening there. Now this could turn around, but we're hitting right down to the floor of this, and this could have good support, but it might not end up supporting. So if it doesn't have support, we'll be bouncing into other lower levels. Now, if we start looking back into the history of all this, you start seeing these levels where we end up playing in these other points long, I guess this is back in July of last year. So it's possible we go back down here. It's possible we start playing in these lower levels. It's possible interest rates affected very, very negatively as a result of that. So if you're sitting here thinking, maybe I'll float it, we'll see what the market brings, see what turns around, I'm not convinced that this may not continue to bleed. If it's a decent deal, lock it. If you're in DSCR, I would say just get that lock in because they don't move much anyway. Even though we have what looks to be about, what is this? It's about 100 basis points of movement so far, which would be equivalent to 1% charge in whatever rate you would have been quoted up here. So that's happening in the MBA, in the regular Fannie Freddie type deals, your regular conventional loans. But when you're talking about DSCR, not as much movement. So even if it does rebound, they're not going to have as much movement anyway. So you may be seeing an eighth, maybe a 0.25% in rate with your DSCR loan. Get it, lock it. Don't think about it because these move. It takes a little bit for DSCR to move and follow. But then when it moves back to the direction, it takes a little bit for DSCR to move and follow. So grab it, secure it, don't think about it, move on to your next thing. And last thing, if you haven't gotten it, what are you waiting for? Just get it. It's cool to read, cool to look at the pictures. If that's all you want to do is look at the pictures, get the audiobook. A lot has gone into this. Get it, and then put a Amazon rating or 5-star, please. And if it's not 5-star, tell me why not. What did I do wrong? And then put you in the list, be able to get one of those special books signed by Robert Allen, myself, the artist, and Dolph DeRoos. There's only going to be 88 of them, so you may want to get in on that. Thanks, and we'll catch up with you guys soon.